Yo, what's good, YouTube? CC here today playing a Mutt head-to-head game. This game was played last week. It was my last game before Weekend League, technically as a warm-up. And our opponent here was actually, I believe, he made it to top 100 of Weekend League, so he was a quality opponent. He ran a very good scheme. He played very well. So shout out to him just before the video, regardless. Otherwise, I'm coming out on offense, and I'm gonna try and pound the ball. I'm going to try and pound the ball, and I'm going to take every inch and every yard you give me until you stop it. That's the way I play. That's the way I'm going to play every game. That's the way I'm going to play every year. Because if you can't stop me from getting first down after first down after first down, I'm not going to change what I'm doing. So you see, we're starting out very well here. Right, moving the ball. We do get to a fourth down here. But again, on the fourth down, I saw something right at the snap. I knew it was going to be open, so there was really no harm or risk going for it on that fourth down. If I didn't like what I saw, I could have obviously punted. And then the very next play, he comes out in man, and there's no spy on the field. So that's an easy 6 walking in with Russell Wilson and his little 81 speed. Even though now I got rid of him because his arm is garbage. He can't throw the ball very well. I know not a lot of quarterbacks in this game throw the ball very well, but his arm was just too weak for me for some of the passes I like to complete, so he had to go. Otherwise, our opponent is coming out running bunch tight end, very popular scheme, and I hadn't really played it this year, or if I did play it, I hadn't played someone that I would consider good at running it until this game. So my adjustments were to start defending it the way I would have at Madden 17. And I feel like I did a pretty good job slowing it down, right? I didn't stop him on this drive, but I felt like I did a really good job of making him work, keeping the ball in play, giving me as many chances for a fumble or something. But like I said, he played so smart. He was hitting the flats, he was hitting the running back, he was rolling out with his quarterback. He wasn't really throwing into coverage, which is honestly a very nice surprise when you play someone where someone just dots your life away. I respect that. But he does end up tying the game, which sucks. But it happened. First drive is always tough to stop people. So kudos to him. We're up 7. Game is tied at 7. We've got the ball, so we just have to keep playing safe, right? We did well on our first drive. Let's continue doing well. We did hit a fourth down on our first drive, which is not ideal, obviously, but we've still got to keep attacking and doing exactly what we want. He's doing a good job. He's manning people up and all sorts of things. So he's getting very adjusty as well. And because he's getting very adjusty, that means that we have to think a little more every time we snap the ball. I can't really make a pre-snap read. I need to make a post-snap read very quickly to see, okay, who's manned up? Which of my routes are taken away? Is the drag gone? Right? That sort of thing. But he does sack us here, and we get to 3rd and 15, and then we get sacked again. So instead of punting the ball here, it's 4th and 22. I decide to go for it, and as soon as he comes out, I see him in particular coverage that I know I can beat. So we do that. If I didn't see what I liked, I might have punted. But being a Madden player, I was probably still just going to go for it regardless, right? That's what we do. I don't have bunt in my playbook, and you shouldn't either. Unless you're at 4th and 40 or something like that. But even then, maybe you should. But this play annoyed me. This play annoyed me a lot because if you look in, I've got replays here. As soon as Cam throws the ball, I click Y, I get the play ball sort of thing. I'm running under the pass, and I just get no animation, none. And that is just detrimental. It completely, it takes the wind out of your sails. It hurts you so much because that could have been the one stop you needed. That one play could have won me the game just by itself, 100%. But it didn't. And thankfully, it didn't actually end up hurting us because he doesn't score here right before half. But it doesn't mean that if we pick that, maybe it's a pick 6, and then our lead is bigger, and then the game changes from there as well. But anytime something bad happens, you can't really focus on it because you still got to play the rest of the game, whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 4 quarters, right? So our opponent comes back out. He's got the ball. He's down 7. So now I'm just thinking, okay, we either need a quick stop, maybe like a big turnover would be nice, or if he does score, even if he scores 3 or 7, I want him to start to use the clock so that when I get the ball back, I can play like a dick, essentially, and clock him out and take the winning field goal, right? It's a game of possessions right now. If you have the ball last, you're usually in a pretty good spot. I want the ball last. That's super key, super key. But we get him into a fourth down here, and he actually hurried up after that run, which sort of surprised me. But I mean, he had a play call ready. My flat zone bit down too far. It was a cloud flat, so it was going to bite down. But I mean, good play by him, good recognition there for what he was trying to do. And again, you see he's attacking the flats. He's attacking the flats. He's forcing me to do something. He's forcing me to do something. And here he tries to throw a corner route into the end zone, but Darius Slay is having none of that for us. Thank you, Darius. May you rest in peace from my team because you are no longer on it. But Darius Slay, great play. We did sort of adjust to it, thinking that if there's anything coming over there, we should probably throw a purple out. So we did from the corner, and it worked well. So we get the ball. We got the lead. It's the fourth quarter. And we make a huge conversion to get downfield. So at this point, all we really need is a couple first downs, maybe a score, right? So I'm rolling and I'm trying to find something. It's 3rd and 15. I know that I probably need to go for this. So I just take a few yards. I'm not trying to get all 15 yards at one point. So 4th and 9 is a hell of a lot more manageable than 3rd and 15. He comes out plain man with zero coverage or maybe a cover 1, and we just dot him over the top. So now we're essentially we're controlling the clock. We can either clock out as much as we can and take a 2-score lead, or try and get 7. But at this point, when he came out in 4-4, I'm in goal line. I know exactly what I wanted to do, how to score on 4-4 out of goal line. So we did that. We got the blocks. We go up to 2 scores, and our man at this point does tap out. So great game to him. Shout out to him. Excellent opponent. Had a lot of fun. It was a real chess match. And that's what I actually enjoy in Madden. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. And until next time, I'm CC, and I'm out. Peace.